I'm going to use some of the most famous magicians in the world to help me find your card. Let me show you who I have. I have Harry. That could be Harry Anderson, Harry Houdini, David Blaine, David Copperfield, Doug Henning, Andy Gladwin, Larry Jennings, Larry Becker, Teller, John Archer, The Amazing Kreskin, Darren Brown, Penn from Penn and Teller, Chris Angel, Joshua J, Ricky J, Shin Lim. Look, that's a pretty stellar list of amazing magicians. We're going to get back to them in just a second. The first thing we need is for you to actually pick a card. And what I do is I take these cards and I just deal them into some piles here. And I ask you to pick a pile. Say you pick this pile, you would look at the bottom card of that pile. And then we just put the piles back together. Now it's the fun time. It's time for you, the studio audience, to pick any two of these magicians. Say you pick David and Ricky. That's David Copperfield and Ricky J. Here's what we're going to do. David and Ricky are going to help me do some magic, and we're going to spell each of these magicians' names. David, D-A-V-I-D. And, because we're using another magician, A-N-D, Ricky, R-I-C-K-Y. David and Ricky are going to help me do some magic. We'll spell magic, M-A-G-I-C. Look at this. Unbelievable. Those two amazing magicians have just helped me find your card. So here's my explanation for my modified 9-card speller. The 9-card speller is a very old card trick. I was playing with it and came up with this interesting discovery that I want to share. So the 9-card speller works this way. The selected card is always third card from the top of a stack of 9 cards. Here's my discovery. You can spell any 4, 5, 6, or 7-letter word and then spell the word and, which has 3 letters, A-N-D, and then spell any other 4, 5, 6, or 7-letter word. And when the packet is reassembled, the selected card will always be the 6th card down from the top. Doesn't matter which 4, 5, 6, or 7-letter words are spelled in what combination, the selected card will always be the 6th down from the top, which means you can now spell any 5-letter word. I like to spell the word magic, and then you can turn over the next card, and it's the selected card. I think this is very cool. So here's what I've done. I have a couple of different presentations. This first presentation is using magicians' names. I just made this up on the computer. So we have Harry, David, Doug, Andy, Larry, Teller, John, Kreskin, Darren, Penn, Chris, Joshua, Ricky, Shin. You can put any names down that you want, but you'll notice these names are either spelt with 4, 5, 6, or 7 letters. So let me quickly run through and show you the beauty and the simplicity of this. This is exactly the same handling of the traditional 9-card speller. Just for ease of learning, the selected card will always be the ace of spades. So you deal 3 piles. And by the way, these cards can be thoroughly shuffled by the spectator. It's completely impromptu. And you have the spectator point to one of the piles and look at the bottom card. For learning, we're just going to use this pile, ace of spades. It's reassembled in this manner, so the selected card ends up 3rd from the top of your stack of 9. Now you simply ask the spectator to pick any 2 of these names. Any 2, it doesn't matter. Say they pick Harry and Shin. And what you're going to do is spell each name, and of course you just want to point out that these 2 magicians will help you do some magic, and you're going to spell the 2 names. H-A-R-R-Y, Harry. Put the remaining cards on top, pick up, spell and, A-N-D, and the last name, which was Shin, S-H-I-N. Now, even though they could have picked any 2 names on the list, the selected card is always 6th from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, now I can spell any 5-letter word. I like to spell the word magic, M-A-G-I-C. Turn over the next card, and it will always be the selected card. So this is completely self-working. My contribution is to include this list to give the spectator apparent choice of determining the outcome. Now, The last thing I want to show you, of course, I've made this up with magicians' names. I just wanted to show you something that I've made up for a birthday party scenario. I've just went on the internet, picked off this this image of birthday, and I've made a list of things you would find at a birthday party, and they all have either 4, 5, 6, or 7 letters. Things like toys, candy, games, friends, music, pizza, crafts, gifts, balloon, cake, popcorn, movie, candles, family. Now it's exactly the same thing. You go through the 9-card speller procedure, and now you have the child pick any 2 of these and say that you're going to do some magic. And then you go through and you spell. Whatever they pick, you spell magic at the end and you turn over the selected card. So I wanted to share this with you. I hope you have a lot of fun with my modified 9-card speller. I'm going to attach this as a PDF if you want to download and at least take a look. Again, you can make these up yourself, put any names, any other words that you want. They just have to have 4, 5, 6, or 7 letters. That's it. Hope you enjoy.